Hi everyone, my name is Parul. Welcome to my channel Parul English Lab. Today in this video, we are going to talk about the verb enter. I will tell you how to use this word correctly in English language without making mistakes. So please watch this video till the end, and before going ahead, please like and subscribe to my channel Parul English Lab. Now let's get started. In English language, the verb enter is a little slippery, because it behaves differently depending upon whether you are talking about a physical space like a room or a building, or an abstract space like an agreement, contract, competition, etc. Now I'm going to tell you few rules that we have to take care of while using the verb enter, so that you will not make common mistakes that most of the English learners make. So let's start with the rule number 1. When you are physically moving inside a building, a room, vehicle, or geographic area, in that case you will not use any preposition with this verb. It takes the direct object. For example, she entered the classroom. I have heard people saying she entered into the classroom. That's incorrect, because enter itself means into. So you don't have to use this preposition into or in again with this verb. So she entered the classroom. The train entered the tunnel. You will not say the train entered in the tunnel. That's incorrect. So whenever you're talking about physically moving inside a closed environment or a geographic area, you will never use a preposition with that. Second rule is that you can use the preposition into with enter when you are talking about the abstract spaces. For example, agreement, contract, discussions, arguments, debate, relationship, phases of life, etc. It means to start or to become involved in something abstract. For example, the two companies entered into an agreement. They are ready to enter into negotiations. The country entered into a new era of prosperity. Before you sign, make sure you understand the terms you are entering into. The neighboring countries entered into a defensive alliance. We cannot enter into a discussion about salaries until the budget is approved. The product development cycle has now entered into its final phase. They finally entered into a mutual understanding after hours of talking. So this way we use the preposition into with enter when we talk about abstract spaces. Third rule is whenever we talk about competitions, contest, submissions, workplace, programming and advanced technology, etc., then again we use the preposition into with enter. For example, she entered 3 of her paintings into the art competition. The novelist entered his manuscript into a writing competition. The students entered their project into a science fair. As soon as the shipment arrives, enter the new stock numbers into the system. Here we are talking about the workplace. Employees need to enter their bank details into the payroll portal. Again, we are talking about the workplace. The quality of the AI's response depends entirely on the prompt you enter into the chat. Here we are talking about programming and advanced technology. What exactly did you enter into the search bar to find this website? Here again we are talking about the technology. So this way, whenever we are talking about the competitions, contest, workplace, programming and advanced technology, etc., then again we use the preposition into with enter. Last rule is when we talk about sports and gaming, then we don't need a preposition with enter. For example, our team is going to enter the football tournament next weekend. So no preposition is required. He entered the cricket league just hours before the draft started. If he wins this match, he will automatically enter the final round. Over 500 athletes entered the race. So this way, whenever we are talking about sports and gaming, then we don't need a preposition with enter. These are the 4 rules that you have to keep in mind while using the verb enter, and I assure you that this way you will never ever use this verb enter incorrectly. So that's all for today. You can also share some of your examples with me with this particular verb, and keep learning, keep practicing, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel Parul English Lab and also press the bell icon. So that's all for today. Thank you. Take care. Have a great day.